Jake.
Here we are. What's up, John?
What's going on, buddy?
Is Ness there?
Yeah, he's on. He just has his screen blank for a second. There he is right there. The man.
Okay, I got a couple of my buddies here. 1, 2, 3. We got 5 people, and I'm just gonna introduce the John and Ness. John, I met him on Instagram, and right away I knew that he was very credible, just with his posts, just how he spoke to me when I introduced myself to him, and he obviously saw something in me that I will see in a lot of people around here, and just that I see in all of you, like potential. And obviously Ness, the guy that brought John in, just a very, very hardworking guy, makes a significant amount of money doing this. They're both really people that want to help. You know, there's people around that make money, but these guys just want to change people's lives. So without further ado, I just want to give the stage to both of these fine gentlemen, and they're going to do their thing.
Awesome. Well, first and foremost, can you guys hear me? Just want to make sure the sound quality is clear.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, first and foremost, thank you for taking your time out to hear an idea that we're going to run by you. Obviously, your friend wouldn't put you onto something that is going to harm you in any kind of way. So what we're going to do is we're just going to share some information. At the end of the presentation, you're pretty much going to make a decision, right? So just a little background about myself. You know, I'm 31 years old. I've been in the Army when I was 17, came home when I was 21, and I was working regular jobs for about 2 years just so I can kind of figure things out for myself. Went back to school, started studying for video arts technology. Shortly after that, got myself into an internship, and then I started working for the TV and film business full time. I worked on TV shows, commercials, documentaries, films, big name shows like Gossip Girl, other kinds of movies, all types of different things, right? And, I had fun and I made money. However, I had a new dilemma, and that was I had no time. Now, by show of hands, I know there's 5 of you guys there. By show of hands, how many of you guys know people that make money, perhaps one job that requires a lot of hours and maybe different hustles, but they have absolutely no time? How many of you know guys like that? Cool. And how many of you know people who have a lot of time in the world but barely hit money? I know some people like that too, right? So it's either one or the other, right? It's either you have money and no time, or if you have time and no money. So pretty much when my friend introduced me to this industry, I didn't know anything about it. I was completely new to the whole concept of making money from home part-time. And eventually, after about a year, I started making a full-time income part-time. And now I do whatever I want, whenever I want. I make 6 figures, and I don't report to a boss. And that's good. You know, with my extra time, I could do things that I actually want to do, such as, explore my creativity more, focus on my art, right? If you're a musician, you can focus on your music. If you're an artist, you can focus on your art. You could do whatever it is that you want to do. So that's exactly why I made a decision to do something different. And that's what made all the difference in not only my life, but John's life and a bunch of other friends who are new friends in this industry. So the reason why I do this is because I know that there's some people out there who want more, okay? Unfortunately, sometimes we work with people who get paid the same amount as us, yet they don't work harder than us, right? So it's unfair, right? So I know there's people out there that just want financial increase, whether it's a little bit of extra money on the side, or maybe they really want a significant income, 6 to 7 figures or better, right? Now, I've done all the research about this program that I'm about to share with you. I even flew to Las Vegas just to kind of, see everything for myself directly from the CEO himself. Spent about 3 days over there. And our responsibility over here, okay, is to share this information with you first before we share it with thousands of more people. See, Mark Zuckerberg invited 5 people to his Harvard dorm room several years ago, over 10 years ago. Only 2 showed up, only 2 got in, and then in a relatively short amount of time, they ended up having $1 billion net worth. Okay, that was Eduardo Sovereign and Dustin Moskovitz. So pretty much successful people share ideas. Unsuccessful people just talk crap about others, right? So we're going to share some information with you, and at the end, all we're looking for is just a simple yes or no. So I'm going to turn my camera off real quick just so you guys can see the screen better. Okay. All right. So according to Robert Kiyosaki, he's a financial educator, a multimillionaire, and he trains people as to how they could become millionaires. He pretty much introduced the world to the cash flow quadrant. The cash flow quadrant pretty much defines 4 ways that we make money, especially here in America, right? So number 1 is to be an employee. An employee exchanges their time, pretty much they exchange their time for dollars, right? They exchange their time for money, guys. And you know, there's limitations to how much money you can get paid and how many hours you can actually work. Okay. Now, the second portion of this, the second quadrant, is to be self-employed. Now, being self-employed is cool. Yes, you are your own boss, but most self-employed people wear many hats. So they don't really own the business. The business actually owns them because they don't have a system in place that allows them to get paid without them needing to be present. For example, if you are an Uber driver and you have no passengers for the day, you're not getting paid. If you are a doctor and you have no patients to take care of for the day, you are not getting paid. If you are a lawyer with no clients for the day, you are not getting paid, right? However, what most practices do, whether it's a law practice, medical practice, whatever the case may be, is they develop a business system, a big business system where they partner up with a couple other lawyers or a couple other doctors, okay, and they all share in the profits, right? So step number 3, the third quadrant, is to be a business owner. This is where you get paid without you needing to be present because there is a system in place. What is system? SYSTEM, a system that allows you to save yourself time, energy, money, right? And the 4th way to produce income is to be an investor. This is where you have your money working for you. This is pretty much the American dream because over here in this quadrant, all right, this is where you have unlimited income potential. There is no cap as to how successful you can become. It's all based on your ambition, your persistence, the quality and quantity of the services you render, you know, could take it to the very top. So if you see over here on the left side of the screen, okay, on the left side of the quadrant, this is where 95% of the population lives, yet only 5% of the population is there. When we look over to the right side of the quadrant, this is where 95% of the money is, but only 5% of the population is there. So based on the cash flow quadrant, which side would you rather be on? The left side or the right side? The right side. And that's exactly the side I chose before everything started changing up for me. So for the last 5 years, I've been able to collect a lot of experiences. And I believe that a day isn't wasted if a memory is created. So the bottom line is when you have your money working for you and you have the time freedom to be totally independent, you do whatever you want, whenever you want, with whoever you want, and it's a total game changer. Now, what made this possible for me is the Forex market, okay? This is the foreign exchange market where you pretty much trade one currency for the other. It's the largest and most liquid financial market in the world. This is way bigger than the global stock market, right? $5.3 trillion in transactions traded daily. So this is on a day-to-day basis, right? The number 1 industry in the world, it's money itself, it's currency, right? And you can trade on any smart device as long as you have Wi-Fi. Now, this is a 24-hour a day, 5-day-a-week market. So unlike the stock market, it isn't 8:30 to 4:30 or 9 to 5, right? It's 24/5, 24 hours a day, 5.5 days a week. Now, the cool thing about the Forex market is that it's real flexible. So whether you have a little bit of money or a lot of money, either way, you can put your money to work for you. And just to get into the swing of things, you can actually practice on a demo account before you go live with your real money, which makes the learning experience so much awesome, right? In addition, banks, hedge funds, government, and retail traders also participate in this market. Now, the business that we are involved with is iMarketsLive. And what is iMarketsLive? What exactly do we do? Well, first and foremost, we provide first-class Forex education, and we are a trading software provider, right? We were founded up on Independence Day of 2013. Now, it's pretty interesting. We were founded on Independence Day, and this company is all about helping people achieve financial independence through trading, all right, through making their own money, make more money for them, right? Now, we operate in 100+ countries worldwide. Remember, this is the Forex market. This is every currency that there is, okay? Now, this is a debt-free and privately owned company, okay? We have no third-party services. We have dynamic learn and earn services, and we are the real deal when it comes to bringing Wall Street to Main Street. So what does that mean? Bringing the concepts of Wall Street, people putting money to work for them to the average everyday person as long as they have a phone, okay? And all marketing is done through word of mouth. So in other words, this is an invite-only type of deal. Now, I believe everything rises and falls with leadership. So let's just talk about the leadership for a second. Christopher Terry is the founder and CEO. He's been featured and quoted in 6 books. He published over a dozen articles on trading magazines. He's a featured speaker at the Traders Expo in Las Vegas and New York. All right. He's a weekly contributor to moneyshow.com, and he traded personal and corporate accounts of over $50 million, right? Now, our co-founder and CFO, Isis De La Torre, has an MBA in finance, BA in economics, Series 7 registration, which is, you know, trading stocks, Series 63 registration, life, health, and annuities license, over 25 years of financial industry experience, right? And we have Alex Morton. Alex Morton is a household name to everyone that is familiar with the home-based business industry, because there has been no one out there that's made more money than him under the age of 30 in the home-based business profession. So he pretty much pioneered young people really thriving in this profession. He is the OG of the millennials in the home-based business industry. So awesome to have him on board as the VP of sales in this company. Now, he's been featured in Forbes and Rolling Stone. He's achieved 50 million plus in sales, career earnings of $4 million, helped create 30 plus 6-figure earners, and he's also a best-selling author, okay? Now, what is our purpose? Now that we know who runs the joint behind the scenes, it's more important to figure out what is their mission statement. What is the purpose of this company? Because at the end of the day, people don't buy into what a company does, but why they do it, right? So this is what Isis De La Torre says, and I quote, "Chris and I believe in creating a true vehicle that will bring people respect, dignity, and power to change their lives and the lives of others around the world," end quote, right? Real deep. Now, how mirror trading works is very simple. It's 100% hands-free, and you are able to copy trades from experts. So we all know, those of us that's been to school, those of us that are educated, we know that if you try to copy from the smart guy in a test, we're going to fail, and it's going to be pretty bad, right? So over here in this company, you can actually copy from the experts, and that will make you money, right? Now, all servers are provided in-house. We have visible trading record for transparency purposes, because at the end of the day, documentation beats conversation, right? We also have risk parameters to protect any account, regardless of what size account you have, whether it's a little or a lot, if you have a $10 account or if you have a $10,000 account. Now, no performance fees or commissions are taken by IML. So for those of you that are familiar with trading, you know this is a real huge deal, okay? And over here, you get to choose your own broker, okay? You could deposit and withdraw your trading funds at any time through your brokerage firm, okay? Now, we have a tool called the FX Signals Live. This is one of our auto traders, okay? Now, this tool is built for wealth compounding. Now, anyone who understands wealth building will tell you that wealth does not happen over time. It happens overnight. This is not a lottery scratch-off. However, in the end, it is definitely worth it. Now, 75% of the population have less than $5,000 in the bank for retirement. Planning for tomorrow starts with today, right? Now, this is a wealth creation tool where it averages 2 to 10% based on past results. Now, if you put your money in the bank, right, how much money would they pay you if you keep that money in your account for over a year? Well, if you look at all the rates now, it's less than 1%. So it's pretty disgusting. And based on the rule of 72, which is a big finance rule, okay, it would take your money, it would take you 72 years to double the money that you have in your account right now if they were giving you 1% a year. That is pretty nasty. So these days, it's better to invest than it is to save. Now, this is a tool based for longer-term growth, max drawdown account protection, a risk multiplier to amplify or de-amplify your profit-loss ratio, okay? And there's a $10 monthly trader maintenance. Really cool. Moreover, we had the IML Fusion Trader, which is our second auto trader, and this is more for fast cash, right? So it's a different auto trader for a different purpose. Now, over here, there's high activity in this auto trader. Multiple trades are traded daily. Short-term growth, higher potential risk, okay? The user gets to control lot sizes, so that determines how much profits you will win, okay? Now, there's a fixed stop loss per entry, so it protects you from losing money that you yourself are not willing to lose. The beautiful thing about this is that you know all the potential outcomes of the trade, so it's all about risk management by experts, right? Now, obviously, if we weren't winning, we wouldn't be in business, so we got a pretty good win ratio. Now, we specialize in this, helping people just simply copy the professionals that's been trading for many, many years, all right? So it's a simple concept, and if you guys are taking notes, I would want you to write this down, or if you're not taking notes, I would love for you to just take a picture of this, right? Or a snapshot, right? Now, this is simply what we help people do. We help people copy, paste, profit. So if you ever, once upon a time, took a mouse, right, highlighted a word, right-clicked, and copied, and then you went to another application or another web page or whatever the case may be, and you click paste, guess what? You can profit. If you know how to copy and paste, you can profit, right? Now, what I love about what we have over here is that not only are we making it real easy for the average person to learn to put money to work for them, we make it even more easier and in a sexy way as well. Now, how many of you gentlemen know have ever used Tinder? Exactly, right? So the cool thing about this is literally the Tinder for trading. We are making such an impact in the Forex world, not only because we're helping average people trade, but because we're doing it in a freaking sexy way, man. So pretty much the way it works is like this. It works just like Tinder. A trade pops up, and based on the knowledge that you learn, you could determine for yourself whether you like the trade or you don't like the trade. So swipe left to decline, swipe right to accept, and you simply copy, paste, profit in that way. So this is how we help people copy, paste, and profit. It's literally this easy and this sexy. Now, I don't know about you, but I love Tinder. All right, let's just keep that between us, right? But yeah, man. So look, when a new trade is available, you'll get a notification which will pop up, kind of like a hot girl popping up on your Tinder, right? And you get to decline or accept, right? It's real simple. So over here, you can copy and paste the data, all right, that's provided into the app that we use to actually execute the trade. So you'll get all 3 price points that you need to execute a trade. And let me tell you something, I swear, man, this just makes everything so much easier for everyone, right? Now, the trades are managed after entry with updates. So you get updates through this app as well. And there's a complete trade analysis and notes provided. So we have our expert traders that once you swipe right to accept a trade, you will see exactly why you'll see a description as to why the trader decided it was a great move to place that trade. So it's actually a learning experience. You can learn as you earn, all right? Remember that. You can earn while you learn, okay? So we also get daily swing trades provided by our CEO himself. Now, I don't know about you, but how many of you ever came across company owners or CEOs or maybe even managers that had no idea what the hell they were doing? You knew more than them. Right? Some of us experienced that, right? That's not the case in this company. Our CEO is a beast Forex trader himself. He is absolutely no joke. This dude he's an Italian from New York. He's been raised in the 80s. You know, this guy's seen plenty of waves happen, man. Like, he's seen pretty much the bubble. All right. He's seen the .com bubble happen. He's seen all types of things, especially with trading in the markets. He's been trading Forex since 1997, man. This guy is an absolute beast. He sold his construction company in the mid-90s for $60 million, right? And then he just wanted to learn how he was going to put his money to work for him. So he read a book, and he went through hell just to actually get in touch with the author of that Forex trading book. And just so happens she needed an investor, all right, so they could start a hedge fund. And because he sold his construction company, he said, look, I don't know what to do, but look, I got the capital and I'm willing to learn. He learned from the top Forex trader, you know, in that time, and he's just been a beast trader ever since, doing seminars, competing in competitions against other traders. So this is a CEO who knows exactly what he's doing, and he is providing us with swing trade alerts. So he's giving us exactly what he is doing about 3 to 5 times a week. So you get to learn and earn with an actual pro level Forex trader, a Forex guru. I can't even call him an expert Forex trader. He is a Forex guru. This guy is an OG, right? So in life, the only thing that no one could take from you are the skill sets you develop. So if you learn how to shoot a basketball, right, then guess what? Any court you go to, you can shoot ball and you can compete with the rest of the guys, right? In life, the only thing that no one can take from you are the skill sets to develop. You develop. So imagine you picking up the skills for trading, right? Guys, do you know how good it feels to wake up whenever the hell you want and look at the charts and place a trade, go back to sleep and wake up and you're in profit? Do you know how good that feels? You're about to learn. You guys are about to learn this stuff, right? So now we provide Forex education with IML Academy. So over here, there's over 50 recorded educational videos, the best of the best videos you could find in regards to learning Forex, all right? Now, this is good for beginners, intermediate level guys, and also advanced level traders. You'll learn about technical analysis, harmonics, and market geometry, which in all reality, guys, it isn't as scary as it sounds. It is actually very simple and easy once you learn it. So you have access to this in English or Spanish. So let's say if you know a couple of friends from other countries, right? And maybe they also want to help their country, people in their country, learn the skill of Forex trading. Guys, we have so many different languages available for anyone to learn. Remember, this is not a local business. This is a global business. So it's really awesome. Now, IML Academy is constantly growing and adding more content week by week. So over here, you get to learn to trade like the millionaire pros, right? IML TV is really awesome as well because there's actually, I know it reads 35 plus, but it's actually 50 plus hours a week of live trading education. And it doesn't matter, guys, there's a calendar there, so it works with any schedule, okay? So you get to interact with the moderators, meaning you get to interact with pro-level Forex traders as they're doing live tutorials, as they're doing live sessions, right? You get to learn from industry-leading professionals, indulge yourself in different styles and strategies. Guys, you'll learn strategies, you'll learn tactics and tricks that makes this thing so much more easier, and you'll fall in love with it, man. You get to trade live on London and New York sessions. It's a live learn and earn platform, translation available in almost any language, beginner sessions Monday through Friday, and the schedule offers multiple sessions at different times throughout the day. So again, it fits with any schedule. Now, I love talking about this product alone. I mean, from just the results that we've been getting on our chat alone from all the members that we put on, there's a big fire on this product alone over here, which is, it's called the Harmonic Scanner. So it's literally your personal trading assistant. When you become a member, guys, you'll have your login, and you can log in and click on the Harmonic Scanner, and it'll instantly pop up 3 price points that you could use to place a trade immediately. And guys, let me tell you something. I can't make any promises about this, all right? So I can't say it's 100% win ratio. I can't even say it's an 80% win ratio, but what I could say is that it's up there. You know, it's pretty lit, bro. It really is lit. So number one, has a high probability form of market analysis. Number 2, provides potential entry, stop loss, and take profit. So pretty much you'll see the chart, right? This scanner automatically does the scanning for you, and it gives you 3 numbers that you can simply put in right on your app to trade Forex. Very simple. So you can combine Elliott waves and Fibonacci techniques for the advanced guys. And you can do this right from your web browser, or you can have the MetaTrader 4 download available for it. Now, number 5, it's a privately owned software created in-house. We have exclusive use to our Harmonic scanner. Guys, this is almost like a cheat code for the Forex market, right? Now, the Harmonic scanner, it scans the markets for patterns whenever the market is open. So that's what it does. It recognizes certain trade patterns and could predict what the market is going to do next based on the patterns that it picks up. So how do you get started today? Well, you get started by being a platinum member. Now, all of us on this call are Platinum Plus members, but you can start with the entry level of the Platinum level. Now, with the Platinum subscription, okay, you'll get access to the IML Academy, so you can learn to trade like the pros. You get access to IML TV, which is live trading education from professionals who I personally seen charge people $10,000 just to get personal mentorship from them. The fact that they are now partnered up with this company for as low as it is for the cost of a cable bill, it's absolutely phenomenal, right? The Harmonic scanner, which is pretty much like the cheat code of the Forex market, and daily swing trades provided by our CEO, the Forex guru himself, Chris Verteri. So guys, it's a $195 one-time cost, and every 30 days after that, it's the cost of a cable bill is $145 a month. So why pay for television when you get paid to turn your mobile phone into your mobile trade station and get paid to tell your vision? If it makes sense, it definitely makes dollars, right? Now, there's optional additions, so you can upgrade at any time for the super sexy Swipe Trades app and the Fusion Trader and the FX Signals Live, guys. Like, if you combine all 3 of those things on top of the Platinum subscription, guys, that's $185 a month. Again, a cost of a cable bill. I was paying Verizon Fios about $250 a month, and I barely even watched it, right? So again, why pay for television when you get paid to turn your phone into your mobile trade station and get paid to tell your vision, right? So the cool thing about this is that if that isn't good enough, we have an amazing customer acquisition bonus. That acquisition bonus is 2 and free. Okay, now imagine this. Imagine if your cell phone company right now, called you and said, hey, do you like your phone? Let's say you just say, yes, I do. I love my phone. Well, do you like your services? I absolutely love my services. Well, we're running a special promotion where if you refer 2 friends to get the same cell phone and the same cell phone service you have, you will no longer have to pay a monthly cell phone bill ever again. Guys, how fast would you find 2 people so you can no longer pay a monthly cell phone bill ever again?
Quick.
Super quick, right? I mean, I literally had people tell me yesterday, right? Like, so it's that incredible. So over here is 2 and free. So trading with experts, having tools and systems and being able to trade with experts for the cost of a cable bill is amazing. But if you refer 2, and you could do all of this at no extra cost, that is absolutely phenomenal, right? So here's an optional part of the program, and that's actually making money referring people to the program. So you can make money as a trader. That's one way to make money. You can make money trading in the markets using our tool systems and learning from our experts, and you can also get an additional stream of income for providing referrals, meaning people are going to come to you and say, how is it that you're getting the results that you're getting? Well, here's a program that I use. If they decide that they want in, you can also get paid for that. And who knows, maybe you could use that extra money to pour into your trading account so you can make more money on top of more money. It just makes sense. Now, they say the average millionaire has about 7 streams of income. Most people make money one way and spend their money 1,000 different ways. I got to tell you the truth, guys. I was one of those dudes who get paid on Friday and I was completely broke by Monday, right? That happened to me multiple times throughout my life, right? So, right? So trust me, you know, especially I was in the Army, so I was young at the time, so You know, when I was stationed, they stationed me in Germany. I was 17 years old. And over there in Germany, 21-year-olds in America is like 16-year-olds over there. So I was clubbing every weekend, man. Whenever I was off duty, I would just go clubbing. And I had so much fun. I was always broke. I always get paid and I was always broke, right? So, you know, over time I realized that the real bread and butter is to have multiple streams of income. So when you refer people into this company, all right, on the Platinum Plus subscription, okay, then you are making $35 for every single referral. So let's say you provided 10 referrals in a week. That's $350 that you just got paid that week. But it's not over, because over here is coded profits, right? So let's say you get people indirectly through those that you referred, you are making $10 a member as well. And it goes to the third generation with 5. So you'd be surprised as to how crazy your weekly check would be over time when this thing really starts to pop. Because over here, when it pops, the fun won't stop, just like Pringles, right? Just like Pringles. So, and that's not all, guys. There's also a residual income aspect to this. So when you refer 3, all right, and you are an independent business owner with this company, all right, you're making $150 a month. Not a big deal, but the cool thing is that a residual income is like a reverse bill. We all have residual bills. So no matter what happens to us, right, if we can't go to work, let's say we broke a leg and we just can't go to work, right, either or the bills are going to keep coming in. It's residual bills. So why not have a residual income to help neutralize those bills, and then eventually it'll become a positive cash flow, right? I like to call residual income reverse bills. So when you refer 3, you're making $150 a month. Now, let's just say your network continues to grow, because obviously everyone is going to want a free trading subscription for themselves. So it gets to a point where you help 3 get 3, or let's just say you refer 12 customers altogether. Now you're making $600 a month on a month-to-month basis. Now that's pretty amazing. I know some people in the home-based business industry that it took them a long time just to make $600 a month. And the fact that this company allows everyone here a better shot at financial increase, it's absolutely phenomenal. And it doesn't stop there, guys. You can make a $1,000 monthly residual income. Now, don't get me wrong. This is not a replacement for your job, but it's pretty sexy to have an extra stream of income coming in on top of your job. Imagine if you only did iMarketsLive for 1 hour a day. 1 hour a day. And then it starts growing, right? It will get pretty crazy. But it doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop at $600 and $1,000 a month. Guys, here's a simple breakdown of the compensation plan. Look at the screen. Pay close attention to the screen. Now, this shows you how much you would get paid on a monthly basis. It also breaks it down how much you would get paid by the week. Excuse me, guys. So what I want you to do is I want you to look over here on this chart, monthly pay. And I want you to look at this chart and tell me what level you would love to hit in order for you to make this kind of money on a monthly basis. When I first saw this, my first milestone was a $10,000 a month milestone right over here, okay? Now, of course, this is possible. Before, you know, I wasn't thinking that high. And that was because my financial thermostat was set too low. I didn't know a lot of people that were making $10,000 a month. So that was actually unrealistic to me at one point, until I started hanging around people that were making more money than me. And I realized that it was possible. Well, my believability level went up, so did my work ethic, and so did my results. So when I started making 6 figures a year in the home-based business industry, it was absolutely life-changing. Right now, I have a condo in Jersey. At the same time, have a condo in Miami, and I go in between those two places every single month, okay? My life has totally changed. Now, I'm not a millionaire, but I can safely say that I'm pretty good right now, right? I'm not a millionaire, but I'm good right now, right? And that's all I asked for. Now, as you can see over here, there's higher levels than that. So you get to choose what level you want to hit, and it'll tell you how many subscribers you need at a minimum, so that way you could have this kind of money. Sorry, guys. So now at the rank achievement, over here, you have rank achievement bonuses. So when you maintain a rank for over 90 days, you'll get an additional bonus on top of the amount you would get paid for hitting certain milestones in this company. Now, everyone's first major milestone is to become a chairman. A chairman level, all right, when you're at the chairman levels, you're either making 6 figures a year or 6 figures on a monthly basis. Absolutely crazy. Now, no matter what level you reach in this company, we have people that made tens of millions of dollars like David Munitier, Brandon Boyd, Alex Morton, other professionals. We have Jason and Matt from Florida who's making $100K a month. They're very close to making $250,000 a month. They're about to be the first chairman 500s in this company. There's so much room to grow. And ladies and gentlemen, well, there is no ladies here, right? Gentlemen, there's so much room for growth because the biggest room in the world is the room for improvement. And over here, there's always room for financial improvement. There's always room to hit the next level. All right. So we have Zoom webinars like this. We also have live events. We also have all types of tools and systems, whether it's videos, flipbooks, websites. We got it all. All right. Now, how many of you would agree that you'll be able to dig for gold a lot faster if you were using tools and not your hands? Right. Over here, they're providing us, they're equipping us, all right, with the tools that we need to become absolutely successful in our lives. Right. I didn't want a life that sucks. I wanted a life that was successful. And that's why I made the decision that I made. So what you get when you join iMarketsLive, first and foremost, prestigious leadership all across the board, corporate field and traders, world-class products, services, and education, a dynamic platform that appeals to almost any situation, regardless of time, money, or experience, friendly and supportive community and culture, an unmatchable passion, and a big vision that puts people first. And more importantly, more than anything, we are helping the world put their money to work for them. Man, this company is so powerful, guys. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen and I'm going to turn on my camera right now. Absolutely powerful. This company absolutely changed my life. Now, before we continue over here, I do want a couple of our members to share their story. So I know we have Josh Sanchez on the line. Josh, I want you to unmute yourself, my brother, and I want you to tell your story as to how this industry completely changed your life, the Forex industry and the home-based business industry, how you didn't know anything, and just let them know your true story because you're an absolute beast. You're great. You're a great business guy. You're also a phenomenal Forex trader, and just tell them, how it all began, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear.
Dope. What's going on, guys? It's a huge pleasure to be on here. Just last minute, John and Ness wanted me to hop on here and give my testimonial. I don't unfortunately have a lot of time on my hands, but I'll tell you guys a quick, story about how I got involved with the industry and how I met these guys and got connected with them and literally, how it changed my life. Before I got involved with this, I was working for corporate America at Applebee's as a line cook. I was working for about, I'd say 9-10 months. I wasn't passionate about it at all. It's not something that I saw myself doing for the rest of my life. Just like anybody else, I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. It was time for me to do something different, to get something different. So just like anyone else, scrolling through social media, taking a look at ads, whatever, I came across, Ness's page, and I'm like, wow, like this dude's over here traveling private jets, driving Rolls Royces, Maseratis, R8s. I'm like, damn, I gotta reach out to this guy because he looks very young, like me. Yet I'm over here waking up at 6 a.m. to work at a sweaty kitchen, and he's over here waking up to catch private flights. So I'm like, what's going on? So I reach out to him, like I ask him, hey, what's going on? What do you do? How does it work? And long story short, I locked arms with Ness. He introduced me to John, who is probably going to speak after myself. Connecting with John has been the best decision that connecting with both of these guys has been the best decision that I've ever made because when I got involved with this, I didn't know anything about anything. And these guys will tell you, like, I didn't know how to talk to people. I didn't know how to trade. I had no idea. I was like I was like a newborn baby the newborn baby that nobody wants to touch. Like nobody wants to like talk to or whatever. Like, because people would be so scared of teaching them the wrong thing that everyone else would just be like, oh my God. So I was clueless. I was learning along the way. I'm not going to tell you guys it was an easy process, because it absolutely is not. But I will tell you this. If there is a success hack or a cheat code or whatever to becoming successful, whatever term people use nowadays, you see, the only reason why I surrounded myself so much with Ness and John is because they were already making the income that I wanted to make. They were already living the lifestyle that I wanted to live. It wasn't because I just wanted to make new friends or whatever. It was because I saw them as mentors that can help me change my own personal life. Now, being in the industry for 2.5 years, I haven't had to work a job, a 9 to 5, in like a very long time. Now, like, these guys know I'm on here every single day, all day, hammering calls. Like, this thing is literally like, if there was a way for me to just like glue this thing to my body, like, it's you don't understand. I'm on calls all day, every day, traveling guests. I'm actually, like, right now, how do you flip the screen? Okay, so like right now I'm looking at the scanner, placing trades, getting ready to place my trades for the night, let them do their thing, and then just come back at the market tomorrow and just do it all over again and hop on calls. So my routine is very simple, and I teach people to do the same thing. But what I want you guys to get out of this testimonial, out of my story, I guess, is that, number one, closed mouths never get fed. Okay, so if you have any questions about anything at all, anything that Ness is breaking down, anything that John might go into, make sure you answer your questions, guys. I can't stress that enough. I've had people who, because of a level of arrogance, because they thought they were too cool for money or whatever, they missed out on an opportunity like this. A year goes by, and when they see me driving the R8s, the Maseratis, when they see me traveling back and forth every month, they're like, bro, what happened? What did you do? How did you do it? I try to tell you, but you thought you were too cool for this. So I can't even, now you really aren't deserving of something like this. So make sure you guys ask questions, okay? Understand that no question is a stupid question, okay? Closed mouths don't get fed. And the mind, all right, is like a parachute at the end of the day. It only works when it's open. So I hope you guys had an open mindset. Take it from me. I'm just a regular guy. There's nothing special about me. I dropped out of college, okay? I left my job to do this full time. I went hard at it, okay, because my life was on the line with this thing, okay? My family, I wanted to retire them, okay? My siblings, I want to make sure that they're good, okay? So that's why I'm doing this. So I'm going to go ahead and just let John speak. I want you guys to understand that John, like I said, he is the guy who Ness connected me with. He taught me everything I needed to know. The fact that he's working right now with Jake, I mean, I don't even – I'll put it this way. A year from now, Jake is going to need binoculars to see how far he's came, okay? That's what's going to happen. The same thing that happened with me working with this guy, okay, is going to be the same thing, if not better, that's going to happen to Jake. So make sure you take this man seriously. Ask him any questions you can, as many questions as you can, because his time is super, super valuable, just like the rest of us. So thanks for having me on here, Ness. Thanks for having me on here, John. Thanks a lot, Jake, for this, and I'll talk to you guys soon. I'll see you guys at the top or from the top. Let's go.
Thank you, man.
Thank you so much, Josh. Now, John, I know you're next, but let me just edify John for a second here. John is someone who I've known since junior high school, and we pretty much reconnected thanks to this industry. He actually, reached out to me on Facebook. It was like 2012, and he actually thought that I was starting like some kind of a hip hop project, right? And he wanted to know more about it. And then it turns out it was just a home-based business meeting as to how to become a home-based business owner, so on and so forth. He made a decision. He said yes, and I literally seen this man's life transform. So understand, and I want you to like think about this for a second. I want you to understand this. It's not about the transaction. No one is here trying to sell you something and then leaving. It's not about that, because we seek long-term relationships. Like, we're going to be making money together. We're going to have a whole lot of fun together. Like, that's just the way it is, for me. It's not, write this down or remember this. It's not about the transaction. It's about the transformation. It's not about the transaction. It's about the transformation. All right? Listen, this game has totally changed our lives, and I literally seen this man's life transform. I don't want to take too much light from him. My brother John, take it away.
Thank you. Thank you for your kind words, both Ness and Josh, man. It's been amazing working with you guys. Gentlemen, in Jake's living room, it's a pleasure to connect with you guys. You know, you could be anywhere else in the world right now, but you're sitting in Jake's living room looking at my face right now, right? So I want to thank you. Real quick about myself, I know Ness somewhat touched on it. You know, I'm 32 years old from Brooklyn, New York, actually originally from Queens, New York, but I relocated to Brooklyn with my lady, you know, years back. Been out here for quite a few years. I spent 10 years working in the medical field. And I'll be honest with you guys, it wasn't something that I liked. It was just a job that fell on my lap when I was your guys' age. You know, when I was 19 years old, literally landed on my lap. And at the time I needed a job. You know, I looked at it as a great opportunity and I just went with it. You know, I told myself at the time I was a musician, I said, okay, it's just going to be a stepping stone to help me out with my career. You know, then I had kids, rap career was no longer a thing. And it was like, okay, now what am I going to do with my life? And fast forward, you know, a few years after, I reconnected with Ness, like he said. I hit him up and, you know, he shared this information with me and it really changed my life, right? Because at first, you know, I really didn't know anything. Just like Josh said, I didn't know anything about anything. Only thing that I knew was that I can make an extra income, and that's all I needed to know. So I locked arms with him, and I can tell you it's been an amazing journey. You know, I think back of when we first started, when we were literally so new to network marketing, to see how far we've come, you know, a little over 5 years later. I mean, I've seen Ness himself come from, you know, literally struggling at jobs and hating to work to not having to work at all and making so much freaking money. And same thing for myself. You know, I haven't worked in 3 years, and I do want to say this, not to impress you, but to impress upon the fact that I'm just as regular as you guys are. I'm just a regular guy. You know, the advantage you guys have over me is that you're being shared this information at such a young age. I didn't get shared this industry until I was about 26. I didn't know anything, you know, so I'm still in a growing process, right? But the fact that I haven't worked for 3 years, I've been able to spend the time with my children. I have 3 kids, ages 8, 6, and 4. You know, my hands are full with them. You know, but the fact that I'm able to go to graduations and school events and things of that nature, things that I couldn't have as a kid because my parents were working, well, my mom was working 7 days a week, I give that to my kids, and it's an amazing feeling, right? I don't want to continue to talk about myself because that'll seem a little selfish. You know, I just wanted to give you guys a quick background of myself. Now, here's what I want you guys to understand, right? You can step into this and be very new. Everybody's new at one point. Josh was new at one point. Right? We all were, but it's all about getting involved and following the right mentors. And right here, you have a team of mentors that's going to help you guys grow. You know, I GPS that I'm only about 3 hours away from you guys. I love road trips. That's first and foremost. So what I tell you guys is that you're in business. You will be in business for yourselves, but you will not be in business by yourselves. You will literally have us to walk you through every step of the way, guide you, and really take you to whatever levels it is that you care to achieve. And that's my commitment to everybody who joins our team. And that's how we duplicate so fast. You know, we have so many residual income earners on our team, young guys too. I mean, look at Josh. Josh is what, 22 years old, if I'm not mistaken. You know, I met him when he was 19, and, you know, like he said, he was in the kitchen. Now this guy, you know, he's literally traveling. I remember last year, I'm not going to keep talking, but I just want to share this story. Last year, we went to an event in Vegas, right? This guy never went home. He literally from there said, you know what? I'm going to go to Minnesota. He went to Minnesota. From Minnesota, went to Cali. From Cali, he went to Miami. Stayed in Miami for months. Then New York. He's just all over the place. And, you know, the point is this industry allows you to do that because when you're earning enough income that you don't have to trade your time for somebody else's money, then you can go and live the life that you want, right? So I'm actually going to pass it over to Ness. Thank you for giving me the time to talk. I just wanted you guys to pretty much understand that we will be here for you guys. You see, my vision, I'm sorry, Ness, let me just finish my vision now, actually. My vision for you guys is that we can really build something big over there in Connecticut. You know, Jake, I had the opportunity to really build with him, you know, recently and really learn a lot about him. Obviously, you guys know more than I do. This kid is sharp. He's a freaking sharp kid, and he is going to go to the top with or without anybody. And this is what I'm learning about him. He's very ambitious. He's a people person. So you guys are really connected with the perfect person right now. You understand? All right, I'm done. Ness, take it over, boss.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Well, thanks so much for that, John. You know, I truly appreciate your leadership, your friendship, first and foremost, and same goes for you, Josh. Appreciate your leadership and friendship. And yeah, based on everything you saw, the way we look at it is what we do is we share the information. We're not sales guy. I'm not going to be over here with like a makeup kit and say, hey, bro, you need to try on this lotion, potion, lipstick, whatever, right? Those are salespeople. We're not salespeople. We're just pretty much, regular average guys sharing ideas, making money together. Because at the end of the day, money is the biggest motivator, right? Not because of the money itself, but because of what we can do with it. It's more like option coupons. They say money isn't everything, but it ranks up there with oxygen, right? It's something that is a necessity. So this is the smartest system that I've seen out there that can help anybody put their money to work for them using a phone. And the thing is, mostly everything we do these days is with our phone. So we're not changing what you're doing. We're just changing the fact that now you can actually monetize your phone. You can actually put your money to work for you using your phone. So at the end of the day, guys, this has been the smartest decision I've ever made in my life. I personally feel like this is Apple before the iPhone. I feel like this is Microsoft before they went into momentum. I feel like this is the biggest deal that there is ever. All right. My lady actually just stepped in. She's actually a FOREX instructor in iMarketsLive as well. I've seen literally one day, right? I woke up with her in the middle of the night. She woke up. She had an alarm at 3 o'clock in the morning. She woke up and I was like, babe, why you have that alarm on so early? She placed a trade. She put her phone down. She went to sleep. She woke back up. She was in profits. That is when it became a reality for me. Like the first time I got involved in Forex, and it completely changed my whole mindset. It's not just a company. It's a lifestyle, and it's a skill that you'll have. I got goosebumps for the rest of your life. This is the biggest thing I've seen out there, guys. And I really hope you see the opportunity for yourself over here. Now, if you just want to be a member, meaning you just want to be a trader, you don't want to refer anyone to the service, that's fine. Just understand this. The market is a 24-hour-a-day, 5-day-a-week market. So breakthrough trading opportunities can happen at any time. It can happen while you're at work. It can happen while you're at school. It can happen while you're sleeping. It can happen at any random time. And just like what one of my other former mentors taught me, he says, Ness, if you stay ready, you'll never have to get ready. So how can you stay ready for big breakthrough trading opportunities? Get a membership in IML, whether it's the basic platinum subscription or the platinum plus subscription, because when these breakthrough trades happen, our experts or our tools are most likely going to catch it, right? Now, if you want in with the business as well, providing referrals, okay, you can do either or, whether you want to provide referrals only, whether you want to trade only, or if you want both. I am both. Most of us over here are both, right? I am both, right? Multiple streams. Makes sense. So I am both. If you want in with the team, understand that the next best position on the team, the next best positions on the team is available right now. It's not guaranteed to be available in the next hour or two from now, the next day or two, week or two, month or two, year or two from now. The next best positions are available this very moment. So just like how Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook, invited 5 people to his Harvard dorm room to share the concept, and only 2 got in, and they ended up having billion-dollar net worths. That's exactly what's happening right now in Connecticut. I'm over here in Jersey at the moment, right? But that's what's happening right now in Connecticut. There's something major happening in Connecticut. We are in the middle of an untapped market. There's a lot of people that don't know what iMarketsLive is, and that's how you know. That's how you know you are in front, all right? You are here at the right place at the right time. You are pretty much the front line of a breakthrough opportunity of a lifetime. Guys, we will be a household name. 3 years from now, almost everyone's going to have a membership. The question is, Do you want the people in your neighborhood to be on your team, or do you want to be on their team? All right. That's really what it comes down to at the end of the day. So guys, man, it's been my honor and pleasure sharing this little bit of information with you. For those of you that are getting started, we are going to take a trip up to Connecticut in the very near future, probably in the next week or two. All right. So for those of you that are getting started, guys, we're going to have so much fun with this. So based on everything you heard, based on everything you saw, I hope you see an opportunity for yourself over here, and I hope you get locked in with the team. Because remember, all right, you're not in for yourself. All right, this is your money, so you're in it for yourself, but you're not by yourself. It's a team sport. Wealth building is a team sport. Teamwork makes the dream work. What is team? TEAM. Together, everyone achieves more. All right. So this is the deal, guys. And if anyone on this call, because I know we have a few others besides those of you in Connecticut over here. If any of you on this call have an ego, don't have an ego. You know what an ego is EGO, edging God out. All right. So if your ego is bigger than your bank account, your ego cannot be your amigo. Get started, guys. We're gonna have some fun with this thing, and I look forward to welcoming you guys on the Facebook group. So for those of you that are getting started, be prepared to use your favorite Facebook picture, because we're going to welcome you to our group. There's 17,000 members, all right, in the iMarketsLive group on Facebook. It's going to be absolutely incredible, guys. I know this is an important day for mostly everybody on this phone call right now. It's probably one of the biggest days of your lifetime, and you don't even know it yet. That's the crazy thing. So get ready, because the rest of your life is about to be the best of your life. Guys, my honor, pleasure. I look forward to meeting you. I look forward to working with you. I look forward to trading with you. And I look forward for you becoming the newest additions to our fast-growing team. So, guys, with that said, take care. Stay blessed. I'll see you guys at the top. Let's get it, all right? Take care, gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome, guys.